We all know the perfect photo. We all know the perfect photo. We all know the perfect photo. It fills our phone screens. It shows a bright blue sky. It shows a calm, clear sea. It shows a single person with a big, happy smile. We see it, we tap the little heart icon, we save it for later. We start to dream about that place. We imagine ourselves stepping into that perfect picture. We believe the photo has told us the entire story. We think we know exactly what it will feel like to be there. The picture is so clean, it is so simple. But a photograph is just a tiny window. It is a single, frozen slice of one moment in time. The real place, the place you can actually stand in, always has so much more to offer. The real place is filled with sounds that a picture cannot capture. The wind whispers through the trees. The waves crash against the shore. The real place has feelings. The Instagram photo is stunning. It shows a stretch of pure white sand meeting impossibly turquoise water. There is not a single footprint. There is not a soul in sight. It looks like a secret private paradise that was discovered just for you. The sun is a perfect golden orb in a flawless sky. It is the kind of image that makes you want to book a flight immediately. It promises total peace. It promises absolute solitude. It is a quiet, perfect rectangle of beauty that fits neatly in your hand. But then you arrive. You step out of the car. The first thing you feel is the warm, humid air wrapping around you like a blanket. The sand is not just white, it is soft and hot under your bare feet. It feels alive. You hear the rhythmic crash and sigh of the waves. You hear the joyful shouts of children splashing in the shallows. You hear the distant thrum of a boat engine. You smell the sharp, salty air, mixed with the sweet scent of sunscreen and grilled fish from a small hut down the shore. You start walking. You see things the camera cropped out. You see a small, determined crab scuttling sideways near a cluster of dark, wet rocks. You see a family laughing as they try to build a sandcastle. You see a vendor with a colorful cart selling fresh coconuts. A photo can show you the color of the water, but it cannot let you feel the shocking, wonderful coolness of the sea as it rushes over your ankles on a hot day. On your screen, the mountain view is a masterpiece. The photo shows a jagged, snow-dusted peak, piercing a perfect layer of fluffy white clouds. It looks like a painting. It is majestic and still. The person in the photo stands with their arms outstretched, a tiny silhouette against the grand, silent backdrop. The image feels powerful and serene. It suggests a quiet victory, a moment of peaceful conquest over nature. It is a postcard from the top of the world, clean and simple and breathtakingly perfect. It is a moment frozen in glory. But to get there, you had to climb. You had to breathe the air. The real mountain is huge and challenging. You feel it in your legs with every step. You breathe in the sharp, clean, cold air. It makes your lungs tingle. It smells like pine needles, damp earth. You stop for a moment to catch your breath. You do not hear silence. You hear the wind whistling past your ears. You hear the rustle of a small animal in the undergrowth. You hear the distant call of a bird echoing across the valley. A local's friendly dog might even run past you on the trail, wagging its tail. When you finally reach the top, the view is not static. It is alive. The clouds are not a soft blanket. They are a fast-moving river in the sky. They swirl and part, revealing new parts of the landscape below, then hiding them again. The colors of the rocks and the trees change every single minute as the sun moves across the sky. A camera can capture one version of the view. It cannot show you the feeling of the cold, biting wind on your flushed cheeks, or the warmth of the sun on your back. It cannot capture the feeling of accomplishment. The real mountain is not a quiet postcard. It is a dynamic, living thing. The experience is not just about the final view, but the entire journey. It is about your own heartbeat in your ears and the strength in your body. Tip: bring a light jacket. Even on a warm day, the weather at the top can change in an instant. The Instagram shot is a dream. It shows a narrow cobblestone street in a small, ancient town. The walls are lined with brightly painted doors, blue, red, yellow, flowers spilling out of window boxes. The street is completely empty, perfectly clean, impossibly quaint, like a movie set where time stood still. The photo invites you to imagine yourself wandering, lost in a fairy tale. It is peaceful, it is perfect. It is also not the whole story. Turn the corner onto the real street. It's not empty. It's full of life, gentle murmur of people in a small cafe. A friendly cat curled up on a warm stone step. Shopkeeper sweeping, soft swish swish. Old stone walls, damp moss. The baker pulls fresh, hot bread from an oven. The smell fills the street. You walk slowly. You look closer. The bright doors have stories. Some have peeling paint. Some have heavy, ornate knockers. You step into a small shop selling handmade pottery. Your fingers feel the uneven texture of a bowl. You meet the elderly owner who tells a story about her grandfather. A photograph does not have a conversation. It does not let you taste warm bread with butter. It does not introduce you to new friends. The real town is a community. It has a heartbeat. Those little imperfections, cat, neighbors, baking, make it memorable. Tip: buy one small thing from a local shop. It doesn't have to be expensive. Buying and talking to the person behind the counter connects you. Ask them about their day. A photo is a souvenir for your phone. A conversation is a souvenir for your heart. We have seen it again and again. The perfect photo freezes one perfect second. It is a beautiful lie. The real place holds thousands of seconds, and each one is different. A new sound, a new smell, a new feeling. People move and talk and change the scene. Small, messy, wonderful details a camera misses. Your memory will be richer, deeper, more colorful than any photo. Think of the Instagram photo as the before, the simple, bright promise, the appetizer. The after is what you discover when you put your phone down. The after is the full meal. You hear the music, you meet the people, you feel the sun and the wind, you taste the food, the grand reveal, the part that makes a place truly special, that makes it yours. Not just what you see, experience all your senses. A simple rule for your next trip. Use beautiful images to inspire you. Let them make you dream. When you arrive, use your own 2 feet to explore. Take 1 or 2 pictures if you must. Capture a memory, then put the phone away. Deep in your pocket. Just walk. Talk to someone. Sit on a bench and listen. Look at the sky for 5 whole minutes and watch it change. Let the world unfold at its own pace, not at the speed of a thumb.